ஏய் இந்த வண்டி யார் பண்ணுது? சரி கொஞ்சம் ஏய் இங்க வாடா டேய். ஏடா ஆல்வேஸ் லைவ் ப்ரொடக்ஷன் போயிடா அப்படி உள்ள போயிட்டாரு. ஒருத்தர் தொட முடியும். ஏய் தள்ளுடா டேய் இடுப்புல கை வச்சு தள்ளி இடுப்புல கை வச்சு டேய் Miss. அட்ரஸ் உள்ளதான் ஜூம் பண்ணிடுறாங்க. அப்புறம் அட்டகாசம் எல்லாம் டிவியில் வரும். Sen kaybetme. Nitesh. Ready.
welcoming to the mud conference. First, I would like to invite the first delegate from India, D. Kavipriya. D. Yugenda. A. Sanjana. Selvan S. Srivarun. Selvan S. Loki. The next delegate next delegate from China, Selvan K. Saravanan or Selvi R. Monasri. Our next delegate I would like to invite Nepal S. Nishalini. The next delegate from Sri Lanka, M. Hariharan. Next, A.S. Kishore. Selvan P. Sujit. Next I would like to invite from Pakistan, P. Nepal. And next I would like to invite Selvi S. Alva from USA. Yes, Muhammad Kumar. Next I would like to invite the delegate from Japan, G. Doge, P. Pragadishwari. Next delegate I would like to from Saudi Arabia, Selvi D. Dika Street. Next delegate Selvi K. Lina Kaushal. And next delegate A. Fatima Hima. I would like to invite S. Abhinaya from Denmark. From Brazil, Selvi S. Monisha. Selvi S. Sanjana Street. Next I would like to invite England, from England, E. Domesh. Next I would like to invite South Korea, Selvi K. Alta. From Italy, S. Shivani. Selvi S. Srinika. J.P. Sai Sri. Next I would like to delegate from Australia, D. Satyaprakash. The next delegate R. Dhanishyam. The next delegate New Zealand from A. Al-Nahan. Next I would like to invite the delegate from Indonesia, Selvi S. Marfa. Next delegate from Singapore, Selvi R. Anusha. Selvi R. Tara. The next delegate, Russia, Selvan S. Shodan Kumar. Selvi S. Mitrasri. Selvi D. Yamasri. The next delegate from Afghanistan, T. Murugan. The next delegate, France, T. Arundhati. Our next delegate, Dharman Selvi S. Devata. The next delegate from Canada, Selvi R. Bhavana. Yes, Makara, Selvi P. Gurisha.
Please be seated.
Good morning, Madam. Dear esteemed delegates, Honorable Chairperson, and a distinguished guest, it is with great pleasure that we welcome you to one conference, a gathering of bright minds and passionate individuals committed to shape a better future. As we come together to discuss pressing global issues, we acknowledge the diversity of perspectives and experiences that each of you brings. We strive to create an inclusive and respectful environment where every voice is heard and valued. Now, I would like to invite Mrs. G. Pachyamma ma'am. Please deliver your welcome address.
Our Honorable Esteemed Chief Head and Distinguishing Organizing Committee members, Security Council, observers, parents and delegates from various nations. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this Model United Nations Conference focused on gender equality and combating violence against women and girls. This is a crucial issue that demands our attention and collaborative efforts. As we delve into the complex issues, let us approach them with open minds, respect for diverse perspectives, and a commitment to finding effective solutions. I am confident that through our combined efforts, we can make a meaningful impact. Dear young leaders, I thank all of you for your commitment and wish you all a most stimulating conference. Thank you.
Now, I request delegates to introduce yourselves.
I am T. Jinsha. I am from Canada.
I am Yasmagara. I am from Canada.
I am R. from Canada. I am S.A. Maja. I am from Germany.
I am T. Arhadi. I am from France. I am T. Surgan. I am come from Afghanistan.
I am V. MST. I am from Russia. I am S. Mitrasti. I dedicate of Russia.
I am Yashwant. I dedicate of Russia.
I am R. Tara. I am delegate of Singapore. I am R. Rusha. I delegate of Singapore. I am S. Malva. I delegate of Indonesia. I am A. Lebron. I delegate of New Zealand. I am R. Laksha. I am delegate of Australia.
I am D. Sati Prakash. I am the delegate of Australia.
I am T. Satya. I am from Italy. I am K. Srinka. I am from Italy. I am S. Shivani. I am the delegate of Italy. I am K. Arvita. I am from South Korea.
I am V. Thomas from England.
I am S. Anjanasti, delegate from
Brazil.
I am S. Monisha. I am from
Brazil.
I am S. Abhinaya, delegate from Denmark. I am S. Fatima from Saudi Arabia.
I am Hina Kausar from Saudi Arabia.
I am B. Rizikowski, delegate from Saudi Arabia. I am P. Pratishwari, dedicated from Japan.
I am J. Vakit, delegate from Japan.
I am S. Muhammad Umar, delegate from USA.
I am S. Sarna Devi, I am delegate from USA.
I am P. Netra. I am delegate from Pakistan.
I am P. Sujit, I am delegate from Sri Lanka.
I am S. Kishore, delegate from Sri Lanka.
I am M. Maringaran, delegate from Sri Lanka.
I am S. Nishali, I delegate from Nepal. I am R. Monasi, delegate of China.
I am K. Saravan, delegate of China.
I am Kashmiri, delegate of India.
I am S. Tivaram, delegate from India.
I am A. Sadhana, delegate from India.
I am D. Yudhita, delegate from India.
I am D. Kavitria, I am a delegate of India.
Thank you, delegates. Next, I would like to invite our school principal, Mr. T. Dayanand sir, please to deliver the special speech of my conference.
Good morning to all. Best wishes to all the delegates all the country. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to invite Ms. G. Vaishnavi ma'am. Please be sure to familiarize yourself with the agenda and the rules of procedure. Rules and guidelines. The one conference will stimulate committees of the National United Nations. Each committee will have a chairperson, a vice chairperson. Delegates will represent assigned countries and debate on the global issues. Each delegate represents a country and must uphold its policies. Western dress code or school uniform is mandatory. Delegates must use a respectful language and behavior at all times. No use offensive or discriminatory remarks. Delegates must adhere to the parliamentary decorum. Committee will follow the structured agenda. To ask speaker a question to delegate with the chair's permission. Require a sample majority of votes for approval. Amendments can be proposed before voting. More than 50% of present members vote for approval. All the members allowed in all votings. Award and recognition can best delegate, high commendation, special mention, best points focused person issues.
Thank you to share your ideas, ma'am. It's now my pleasure to introduce our chief guest, Dr. P. Sanjeev Jairam sir, who will deliver the chief guest address. Sir is a renowned leader in industry, and we are thrilled to have them share their insights with us today. Please to deliver the thoughtful address, sir. Please welcome, sir.
Distinguished members, organizers, social partners, esteemed guests, respected faculty members, and my dear delegates from various nations. I special thank to the organizing team to select this special topic because today is the National Women's Day, and the conference topic is also gender equality and combating violence against women and girls. I think nowadays this is the great challenge to all the nations. Day to day, every day, increasing the women's violence and harassment of the child. In every aspect and every field of nations, day to day, the violence is increasing. I think that this is the suitable topic to find the solution, how to rectify this issue, and how to protect the women in our nations, not only in the whole world. So, I thank the team to select this topic. And it is my great honor to welcome you, all the delegates, for this Model United Conference in our great Cholan Justice campus. Gender equity and combating violence against women and girls. The theme reflects the urgency and the importance of the global platform. It is very urgency to the today demand work with strong solutions and to lead the leadership. Our young minds come together to debate, discuss and shape the future. Today, as we embark on this journey of this diplomacy, collaboration and leadership, we are reminded of the values that United Nations upholds: equality, peace, well-being and cooperation. One is that more than just conference, and it is a great platform to the young minds, where ideas meet action, where perspective are challenged, and where the leaders of tomorrow are shaped in the world. Each one of you holds the power on behalf of your nation as a delegate to drive meaningful discussions, think reasonably and critically, and negotiate with the diplomacy. I think all the delegates to deliver or to discuss your important solutions and highlighted to this conference. As a delegate from various nations, you are stepping into the truth of the world leaders. Your words will carry weight, your decision and suggestions will have impact, and your negotiations will shape the resolution that reflect your collective vision for a better world. You should remember, diplomacy is not about providing oneself right up back, about finding common ground of the topic. It is about listening as much as speaking, understanding as much as debating and explanations. Let this conference be a space where ideas flourish, where respect, friendship are formed beyond borders. I express my deepest gratitude to our organizing team, faculty advisors, delegates from various nations, and parents, everyone who had worked tirelessly to make this event possible. possible. Your dedication and passion have brought this vision to future life. With that, I officially declare gender equity and combating violence against women and girls open. Let the debate begin. Let the diplomacy shine, and let the work together to create a world that embodies the values of unity, justice, and peace. Thank you, one and all. Best of luck. So each and every delegate to have the very confidence to yourself, because you are the young citizens of your world. So in future, you are the great leader. You become a great leader. This is a great platform to you to put the first step to become a leadership. Okay, so you have the very confidence. You don't share anything. You don't fear anything. You don't fear your vision and concept and the suggestions that should be very clear, that will focus in your nations. Okay, thank you all for the delegates.
Thank you so much for your guidelines, sir. Now it is time to introduction the conference team. And once again, good morning, esteemed delegates, faculty and guests. Welcome to the month conference in Cholan Matric Higher Secondary School in Kanchipuram. Let us begin this conference with a spirit of collaboration, respect and a commitment to finding solutions that address the challenges facing our world. This conference simultaneous the United Nations, providing a platform for young people to engage in international relations, debate and negotiations. Today we will be focusing on gender equality and combating violence against women and girls. We have delegates representing various countries, each with their unique perspectives and interests. All the best, and it is through this diversity that we can find common ground and fair solutions. Thank you so much for your attention. Now it is start committee session. The floor is now open for delegate speeches. The delegate of India, Ms. P. Kanchipuram, please begin with your suggestion to rectify a global issue, gender equality and combating violence against women and girls. Please proceed, ma'am.
Happy morning to each and everyone who are eagerly awaiting to give your ears for the safest country for women. Any guesses? Yeah, it's definitely our India. I am P. Kanchipuram. I am a delegate of India. The country is renowned for its unity in diversity principle, but that unity is now joining hands together to harass the women with diverse activities with the help of the recent technological advancements. Online harassment and cyber violence rooted in existing societal inequalities and cultural norms pose a significant threat to gender equality in India, impacting women's safety, freedom of expression and overall well-being. The trending cyber violence can lead to severe psychological, physical and economic harm, impacting women's ability to participate fully in society and online spaces. It can also lead to self-censorship and reduced participation in online activities. Traditional gender roles and societal expectations can contribute to the normalization of online harassment and violence, making it harder to address. Eventually, I would like to remember all of you who are sitting beside and behind me. Our India, the Bharat, is the country where we used to worship women as goddess in different forms as Saraswati, Lakshmi, Durga and so on. I think still we are worshipping them as goddess, but the respect has gone somewhere else. Let us dive into the right definition for the most misunderstood term, the feminism. Feminism is not only about fighting for equal rights for women, but also fighting for equal rights for both the gender. On the whole, and in my opinion, as a girl, I would say, instead of controlling our girl child by plucking her liberty, you
online harassment, consider all women as a whole. So, are there any motion on the floor?
Is there any questions? No.
All those are in favor?
How many votes? Don't have. So I think all the delegates voted for that. Okay. So 42 out of 42. Thank you. So your suggestions taken in the resolution.
Thank you, David. Next, I would like to invite Delegate of India, D. Yugender. Please proceed, folks.
Good morning to honorable chairs, distinguished delegates and esteemed guests. Here, as a proud representative of India, as I converge today to discuss about the gender equality in Indian society, I stand committed to amplifying the voices of Indian women and girls and to collaborate crafting solutions that foster a most inclusive, equitable and empowered India of all. Now I like to share one poem of gender equality. Empowered woman, a nation's pride. Empowered woman, a nation's pride. Equality and justice, their rights inside. Equality and justice, their rights inside. From villages to cities, let their voice rise. From villages to cities, let their voices rise. A gender equal India is a brighter surprise. I am also like to remind the wise words of our former president, Mr. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir, who said, women's empowerment is the key to social transformation. In India, we have made significant strides in promoting gender equity, from the reservation of seats for women in local governance to the implementation of policies aimed at reducing mortalities and promoting women's education. But also, women in India continue to face significant challenges like limited access to education and economic growth and political opportunities. The violence and discriminations also. As our country India move forward, it is imperative that we prioritize the country of India, empowered women in India, not only as a matter of social justice, but also a matter of key driver of economic growth and educational development of India. I urge my fellow representatives to join me in calling the increasing investment of girls' education, improved access to healthcare and economic opportunities for women, and an end to violence and discrimination against women and girls. Together, we can create a bright future for women's education and regardless of gender. In conclusion, let I remember the words of Mahatma Gandhi: be the change in the world you can see in the world. Let us be change for women, the world, where women and empower their full potential and free to dream big. We can create a brighter and equality future for women. Thanking you, honorable chairs, for this opportunity to address the assembly. Thanking you.
Thank you, David. From India. Your suggestion, please. From village to city, voice rise. Gender equality is a key to social transformation. Second, promote women's education. Third, violence against discrimination, women and girls. Now, is there any motion on the floor? Is there any queries against the suggestion? All those are in favor, please raise your placard.
I think all the 42 delegates are voted. So 42 out of 42 got the approval. So the suggestions is approved and taken to the resolution. Thank you.
Next, I would like to invite Mrs. Sanjana from India.
Good morning to respectable chairperson and teachers, distinguished different countries delegates. I am A. Sanjana. I am delegate of India. I would like to share about gender equity in our country. In our country, social benefits of gender equity. We are creating empowered women. Gender equity enables women to make informed decisions about their life, education and their careers. And economic benefits like increased workforce participation. Gender equity enables more women to participate in workforce, contributing to India's economic growth and increased productivity. When men and women work together, productivity increases and business thrives and reduce poverty. Gender equity enables to help to reduce poverty in India and as women economic empowerment benefits and educational benefits like increased girls' education. Gender equity enables girls' education and reduce the gender gap. And political benefits like increased women's representation. Like gender equity leads to women to participate in the politics and increase to be a leadership. Once again, I thank to the chairperson and teacher to give me the amazing opportunity to me. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanjana. Sanjana suggested gender equity, creating empowered women. Second one is increasing women participation and all the field. Third one is reducing poverty of women. Fourth one is increasing the politics. Is there any flaw in the motion? Yes.
How do you achieve gender equity in our country? The steps we take to achieve gender equity in our country. First one, implement of policies and laws promotes education and awareness and encourage empowerment of women are the three steps we take to achieve gender equity in our country.
Thank you. Is there any other motions on the floor? All those are in favor? Please light your play card.
Out of 42, 39, that is more than 50%. The suggestions are approved and taken to the resolution. Thank you. Thank you, Dr.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I would like to invite the Delegate of India, Mr. Srivaru. Please proceed, sir.
Good morning to honorable chairs and delegates. Role of education. Education plays a key role in India's development as it helps to improve the lives of individuals and the nation. Gender equity education and curriculum. In India, integrating gender equity into the curriculum aims to promote equal opportunities and dismantle gender stereotypes, focusing on attitudes, values, and content that reflect gender equality. Empowering young girls through education in India is crucial for individual and social progress, offering benefits like social progress, independence, improved health, and a greater role in decision making, ultimately contributing to a more equitable and prosperous nation. Engaging boys and men in promoting gender equity education. To effectively engage boys and males in promoting gender equality. Education in India, focus on early education, create promoting India, focus on early education, safe spaces for open dialogue, highlight male role models, implement gender equal policies and development are advocacy programs framing gender equality as a social issue benefiting all genders. And last one, I thank for the honorable chairs and delegates. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shivaram. He suggested Help India curriculum equal opportunities of gender equality. Is there any motion on the floor? Okay. All those are in favor, please raise your placard. Your suggestion got less than 50%, more than 50%, so your suggestion is passed. Thank you very much, Mr. Shivaram. Next, I would like to invite Delegate of India, Mr. S. Modi. Please go ahead with your presentation, sir.
Good morning to all. To the honorable 42 delegates, to the chairperson and the organizer. Now I tell about the India Women Empowerment. India Women Empowerment is a big responsibility and it's vital for the gender equality. Furthermore, India society benefits when the women are treated as a second class citizen, used to be limited in their house and not allowed to leave their house for their employment in before. But now in India and the women have a freedom in both and their society. There are only source of the income come from the domestic organic outcomes. The furthermore this generation becomes for the woman and there's the value on them. In many sectors, women are offered equal opportunities for the abilities and skills and responsibility for the society and families. And India becomes a place in the welfare of the society, welfare of the women and the society of the women, security of the women. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Suggestion is, first one is give more freedom in the society. Second one is increasing ability of women. Are there any motion on the floor? All those are in favor? All those are in favor? Please raise your placard. Your suggestion got less than 50% of vote, so that's the reason your suggestion is not approved. Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to invite a delegate of China, Mr. K. Saravanan. Go ahead with your suggestion, sir.
Good morning to our honorable chief guest. I am the delegate from China. Here I came to discuss about the role of religious leader and community to promote gender equity. Do you know what is gender equity? Okay, I will explain about it. Religious and community leaders can promote gender equity by recognizing the different needs of the men and women and by advocating for a change. Let's see the role of religious leader. Can emphasize cooperation and give respect to the women. Can provide women with spiritual power and allow them to practice in their own power. Can advocate for policies that promotes gender equity. Let's see the role for the community leaders. Can advocate for give equal opportunity to men and women for their career in its life. Can help women to gain their power. Can watch for a sign of domestic violence. Can listen and reflect. These are the happy with giving this wonderful opportunity for our learning. Thank you.
Thank you. First suggestion is give respect to the women. They have a spiritual power. Second, against democratic violence. Third, promote a gender equity. Is there any motion on the floor? All those are in favor, please raise your play card. Your suggestion got more than 50% of votes, so that reason your suggestion is approved. Thank you, Mr. Saravanan. Next, I would like to invite R. Monashi from China. Go ahead with your suggestion, ma'am.
Good morning, Konanda. I am R. Monasri, a delegate of China. Today I will speak about my country's education and gender equality. Our country has made notable progress in promoting gender equality despite laws and policies aimed at promoting women's rights, such as the Women's Rights Protection Law, gender disparities, women in education, employment and healthcare. Our country gives equal rights and equal opportunities to the women. Education plays a vital role in our country's growth. Schools and universities help the young minds to skills and knowledge. The leaders recognize education's importance, investing heavily in schools and programs. As a result, our country's literacy rate has soared, and people are more educated in our country. There are so many facilities in our country. Today, our country is a global leader in manufacturing, technology, international trade, and space exploration. There are many rights in our country, such as human rights, women's rights, children's rights, environmental rights, labor rights, disability rights. These qualities make our country a leader in innovation and sustainability. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Suggestions are first, notable promote gender equity. Second, we have country growth by our women. Manufacturing technology about women. Are there any motion on the floor? All those are in favor, please raise your play card. Your suggestion got more than 60% of votes, so that's the reason your suggestion is approved. Thank you. Next, I would like to invite Ms. S. Nishalini from Nepal. Please go ahead with your suggestion, ma'am.
Good morning to all. Honorable sir, distinguished delegates and esteemed colleagues. I am today to speak on the topic on the role of religious and community leaders promoting gender equality in Nepal. Religious and community leaders in Nepal and play a vital role in promoting gender equality by challenging harmful social norms, encouraging women's participation. Women in Nepal. The status of women in Nepal has varied throughout history. In the early 1990s, like in some other Asian countries, women in Nepal were generally subordinate to men in virtual every aspect of life. Thanking you.
Thank you. Your suggestion first, promote committee leader as women. Second, women's participation in improvement of education. Is there any motion on the floor? All those are in favor, please raise your play card. Your suggestion got less than 50% of vote. More than 50% of vote. So that's the reason your suggestion is approved. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I would like to invite a delegate of Sri Lanka, Mr. M. Harivaran. Please go ahead with your suggestion, sir.
Honorable guests, educators and young minds, I am honored to stand before you today to discuss a topic that is close to my heart. The empowerment of young girls in education in Sri Lanka. Challenges faced by young girls in Sri Lanka. First one, poverty and economic disadvantages. Many girls from low economic families are forced to drop out of school to support their families. And second one is cultural and social barriers. Girls are often expected to prioritize domestic and caregiving responsibilities over their education. And third one, limited access to resources. Girls in rural and disadvantaged areas often lack access to qualified educational resources including textbooks, technology and qualified teachers. Third one, initiatives to empower young girls. To address these challenges, we must work together to create a supportive and inclusive environment that empowers young girls to pursue their educational goals. Some that we can undertake. First one, scholarships and financial support. Providing financial assistance to girls from low-income families to support their education. Second one, mentorships program. Pairing girls with positive role and models and mentors who can provide guidance and support. Conclusion. Empowering young girls in education is not only a moral imperative, but it is also essential for the social and economic development of a country. By working together, we can create a brighter future for young girls and Sri Lanka. Thank you.
Thank you. Your suggestions are young girls faces to support their families, give financial support to the poverty women. Are there any motion on the floor? All those are in favor, please raise your plate card. Your suggestion got more than 50% of votes, so that's the reason your suggestion is approved. Thank you everyone. Next we have Mr. S. Kishore taking the floor. Please go ahead with your suggestion, sir.
Good morning to honorable chairperson and all other delegates. Today I am going to talk about gender equity and gender equality in Sri Lanka. While Sri Lanka has made strides towards the gender equality, particularly in areas like education, women still face significant barriers in political participation and economical opportunities, with a low percentage of women in the workforce and parliament, highlighting a gap between legal rights and social practices. Also, the country boasts a history of having the world's first female prime minister. Women remain underrepresented in leadership roles today. Positive aspects: high female literacy rate compared to religion averages. Legal framework that guarantees gender equality in the constitution. Challenges: low female labor force participation, around 33%. Underrepresentation of women in policies with only a small percentage of female parliaments. Gender pay gap. Prevalence of gender-based violence including sexual harassment. Policy interventions. Enacting and enforcing laws to address workplace discrimination. Promoting parental leave policies for both genders and implementing codes for women in leadership positions. Social awareness campaigns. Education, community support, gender equality and challenging harmful stereotypes, economic empowerment programs, supporting women's entrepreneurs and access to skill training, strengthen women's political participation, encouraging women to run for office and providing political leadership training. Thank you for great opportunities.
Thank you, sir. Less percentage of women in politics participation. Second suggestion is we give a great voice about it. Third is a leadership position. So these are the suggestions suggested delegate of Sri Lanka, Mr. S. Kishore. Are there any motion on the floor? All those are in favor, please raise your plate card. Your suggestion got more than 50% of votes, so that's the reason your suggestion is approved. Thank you, sir. The next delegate from Sri Lanka, Mr. P. Sujit. Please go ahead with your suggestion, sir.
Honorable Chairperson, estimated delegates and fellow participants, I am P. Sujit. I am speaking about the gender equality in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, a country with a rich cultural heritage, has made notable strides in promoting gender equality. Gender equality is essential for a healthy and prosperous society, and Sri Lanka is no exception. Here are some reasons why gender equality is important in Sri Lanka society. Empowered women. Gender equality enables women to make informed decisions about their lives, education and careers, leading to great autonomy and reliance. Women participation in politics. Increasing women representation in politics and decision-making position is essential for promoting gender equality and challenging existing power structures. Conclusion, gender equality is essential for prosperous, healthy and just society in Sri Lanka. Addressing the challenges and opportunities outlined above will help promote gender equality and empower women and girls to reach their full potential. Thank you for this great opportunity.
Thank you. Promoting gender equality is the first suggestion. Second is empowered women's potential. Are there any motion on the floor? All those are in favor, please raise your plate card. Your suggestion got less than 50% of vote, so that's the reason your suggestion is not approved. Thank you. Next, I would like to invite P. Netra from Pakistan.
Good morning to my honorable chairperson. I dedicate this topic to role of education in Pakistan. Literacy rate for women is significantly lower than the top men, with a substantial gender gap in literacy rate, particularly in rural areas. Enrollment disparities. Girls' enrollment rate declined as they progress to higher levels of education, leading to a considerable gender gap in tertiary. Gender-based discrimination. Studies indicate that a significant percentage of girls in primary education have experienced gender-based discrimination. Poverty and access. Poverty is a major factor hindering girls' access to education, with girls from poor families being less likely to be enrolled in schools. Curriculum and textbooks. Some studies suggest that the national curriculum and textbooks will reflect a gender towards males. Effect anti-innovatives. International commitments. Pakistan has made international commitments to ensure the right of both girls and boys to access quality of education. Focus on quality education. Efforts are being made to improve the quality of education, including gender-sensitive training for teachers and developing inclusive curriculum. Thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you for your sharing the points. Delegate of Pakistan, Mr. P. Netra, suggested national curriculum and textbook may reflect a gender equality. Are there any motion in the floor? All those in favor, please raise your play card. Your suggestion got exactly 50% of vote, so that's the reason your suggestion is approved. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I would like to invite S. Aruna Devi from USA.
Honorable Chairperson, distinguished various countries delegates and esteemed colleagues, I am here today to speak on the topic of importance of gender equity in America. I said one quote for this movement. America is not just a country, it's an idea said by Bloom. And one of the most famous American poets said, it is better to fight for something in our life than to die for nothing, said by James George S. Patton. First, I would explain to gender equity importance. Gender equity is linked to sustainable development and is vital to the realization of human rights for all. Gender equity is crucial in American society because it promotes fairness and equal opportunities for all individuals, regardless of gender, leading to a more prosperous, diverse, and socially coherent society by allowing everyone to contribute their full potential in all aspects of life, including the economy, politics, and community, while reducing the gender-based discrimination and violence. Benefits of gender equity in American society. First one, economic growth. A more diverse workforce with equal access to education and employment opportunities for women leads to increased economic productivity and innovation. Second one, positive societal impact. A society that values gender equity is often seen as more just and equitable, fostering a stronger sense of community. We promote gender equity in our country first by policy changes and supports women's leadership development programs. Thank you.
Thank you for your sharing the points. First suggestion is sustainable development of women's program. Promote equality in all the fields. Are there any motion on the floor? Yes, please proceed.
How do you promote gender equity in your country? We promote gender equity in our country first one, policy changes. Implementing policies promoting equal pay, family leave, and flexible work arrangement. Second one, supports women leadership development program, empowering women to take on leadership position. In this way, we promote gender equity in our country.
Thank you, ma'am. All those are in favor, please raise your play card. your suggestion got more than 80% of votes, so that's the reason your suggestion is approved. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I would like to invite Mr. S. Muhammad Umar, delegate from USA.
Good afternoon, one and all. Honorable Chairperson, I am here. I honor other delegates. I am S. Muhammad Umar, delegate from USA. Today speak on the in my country to followers. Aim to create an inclusive and just education environment for all students. This is done by challenging by gender diversity and providing equal opportunities for all students. But educational curriculum should be designed to gender basis and promote inclusivity. So, education is powerful tool that can reshape social norms, revise its curriculum framework to explicitly state commitment and gender equity. Once again, thank to the Honorable Chairperson in these wonderful opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you for your sharing the points. Suggestions are: give best education environment for women, promote inclusively with the social norms. Are there any motion in the floor? All those are in favor, please raise your play card. Your suggestion more than 50% of votes, so that's the reason your suggestion is approved. Thank you. Next, I would like to invite Mr. Jin Rohit, delegate from Japan.
Good morning to each and everyone present here. Honorable Chairperson and delegates, I would like to sing a poem. The land of rising sun, down in a dark glow, revived people saved lives, tumbling at and shattered dreams. That is the Japan. I am from Japan. Our country has pledged to contribute more than 42 billion yen in the next 3 years for resolving the challenges to reach gender equality and develop peace. Gender equality is important in everyone because it can lead to a more than an inclusive society. Recently, Japan promulgated the 2015 Gender Equity Act, which became effective on 9th September 2015. We have set a goal that about 30% of leadership positions be occupied by women. Thank you.
Thank you for your sharing the points. Thank you. Contribute more than 40 million to set up the 30% of leaders with women. Are there any pro on the motion? All those are in favor, please raise your play card. Your suggestion got less than 50% of votes, so that's the reason your suggestion is not approved. Thank you. Next, I would like to invite Ms. P. Prakadeshwari, delegate from Japan.
Good morning to Honorable Sir and delegates. I am here today to speak on the topic of women empowering young girls in Japan. Our country has taken several steps for empowering young girls through education, including providing instructional assistance in Asia and health classes near homes to encourage female participation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. You are sharing the point. Thank you, Pradeshwari ma'am. She suggested country promoting the education for women, give a technical training for the women. Are there any motion on the floor? All those are in favor, please raise your placard. Your suggestion got more than 50% support, so that the reason your suggestion is approved. Next, I would like to invite Ms. Ritika Sri, delegate from Saudi Arabia.
Good afternoon to everyone present in the dais and hello to my enthusiastic delegates. Today I will explain about gender equality education in curriculum. Our Saudi government has emphasized the importance of inclusive education including gender equality. Saudi has made significant progress in increasing girls' access to education. Initiatives have been launched to encourage girls to pursue STEM education, incorporate gender equality education into curriculum, focusing on critical thinking and problem solving. Review and revise curriculum content to eliminate gender stereotypes and biases. I have disseminated my education with you all and thanks all for your time and patience.
Thank you for your sharing the points, ma'am. Suggestions are: first, emphasize the equality of girls in education. Second, focusing the problem of solving against of women. Are there any motion on the floor? Any queries? All those are in favor, please raise your play card. Your suggestion got 50% of the vote, so that's the reason your suggestion is approved. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I would like to invite Ms. K. Ina Kausar, delegate from Saudi Arabia.
Good afternoon to all. I'm explaining about role of education, gender equality education in curriculum, challenges and limitations, cultural and societal barriers, traditional gender roles and societal attitudes can limit the effectiveness of gender equality education. Curriculum content. Some cities argue that curriculum still prep gender strategies and biases. UNESCO repeated its resources on gender equality in Saudi Arabia can be valuable. Thank you due to this giving opportunity.
Thank you for your sharing the points, ma'am. Delegate from Saudi Arabia suggested effective use of women's opportunities. Are there any motion on the floor? All those are in favor, please. Yes.
Are there any specific requirements you need to follow?
No, there is no any requirement we need to follow.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. All those are in favor, please raise your play card. 2021 Women Business and the Law Index, Saudi Arabia scored 80 out of 100 and above average global score. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Thank you for sharing the points, ma'am. Fatima Rahimahman suggested challenges of women's program are mostly solved. Are there any motion on the floor? All those are in favor, please raise your plate card. Your darshan got more than 50% of votes, so that's the reason your darshan is approved. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I would like to invite Ms. S. Abhinaya, delegate from Denmark.
Good morning, Motel. I am S. Abhinaya. I declared from Denmark. Difference between gender equality and gender equality. Do you know what is the meaning of equality? Equality means fairness. It means people get access to same opportunities. Gender equality is the process of giving resources and opportunities according to the need of individual and existing differences. Gender equality means fairness of treatment for women and men according to their respective needs. This may include equal treatment or treatment that is different but which is considered equivalent in terms of rights, benefits, obligation and opportunities. It is the process of giving each and every individual what they need to be successful, which may vary from person to person. If you know what is the meaning of equality, equality means sameness. Equality is treating everyone in the same way, or equality means giving something to everyone. It means equality in all aspects for all genders. Thank you.
Thank you for your sharing the points. Delegate of Denmark, Ms. S. Abhinaya suggested give opportunities according to the women's individuals. Are there any motion on the floor? Yes, please.
How can you prevent the domestic violence in your country? No. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. All those are in favor, please raise your plate card. Your suggestion got more than 50% of votes, so that's the reason your suggestion is approved. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I would like to invite Ms. S. Monisha, delegate from Brazil.
Good morning to Honorable Chairperson, distinguished delegate. I am here to speak about the topic of domestic violence in Brazil. It involves any type of violence or abuse by intimate partners or family members against one another. The majority of domestic violence cases in Brazil are performed by the man against the female partner. In 2017, Brazil had an estimate of 606 cases of violence and 164 cases of despite per day. Over 60,000 cases throughout the year It is also estimated that only 10% of the cases are registered to the police. Although the legal definition is explained extensively in the law, the identification of domestic violence is the responsibility of the victims or closer relatives. I will end my speech today by sharing some of the statement. Abuse and violence is a problem for victims, but it is not a victim's problem. Genuine change begins with the willingness to listen. We must stop protecting offender with harsh silence and through inaction. Thank you for giving this opportunity.
Thank you for your sharing the points, ma'am. David from Brazil suggested domestic violence demolished. Second, domestic violence is not victim problem. Are there any motion on the floor? Are those in favor? Please raise your plate card. Your suggestion got more than 60% of the vote, so that's the reason your suggestion is approved. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I would like to invite Ms. S. Kanchipuram, delegate from Brazil.
Good afternoon to all. I am delegate from Brazil. I am here today to speak on the topic of role of education. Brazil is traditionally a highly society with still common attitude among men to combat violence against women to combat violence against specific legislation and which in Brazil sexual harassment in both the workplace and public places is considered as crime. School is free and compulsory for students at primary age 7 to 14 and the secondary age 15 to 17. In the study conducted between January 2022 and May 2023, the NGO Building Things from the Rest, Girls Who Rescue and Education is less likely to marry in Brazil according to estimate by GWI in 2022, 96% of children in Brazil education is considered a critical factor for social and economic development. Primary education is compulsory and free less than 9 years in full elementary education. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you for your sharing the points, ma'am. Delegate from Brazil, Ms. Kanchipuram, suggested free education to all the citizens. Are there any motions on the floor? All those are in favor, please raise your plate card. Your suggestion got more than 50% of the vote, so that the reason your suggestion is approved. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I would like to invite Mr. E. Ganesh, delegate from England.
Good afternoon, one and all. Today, here I tell about women empowerment in England. Education access, ensuring girls are equal access to quality education at all levels, including STEM fields to equip education skills to future careers. Employment equality, promoting policies to close the gender pay gap, encouraging and supporting women's career progression in all sectors. Political participation, encouraging women for run for political office at all levels and supporting initiatives to increase female representation in parliament.
combating violence against women, implementing robust strategies to prevent and address domestic violence, sexual assault and gender-based violence, leadership development, supporting programs that cultivate female leadership skills in various industries and organizations. Thank you.
Thank you for your sharing the points, sir. Delegation of India, Mr. Devin suggested first one is give equal education for the future career. Second is that encourage women in politics. Are there any motion on the floor? Others are in favor, please raise your play card. Your suggestions got more than 50% of votes. So that's the reason your suggestions are approved. Thank you. I would like to invite Anita from South Korea.
Good afternoon to all. I am a dedicated of South Korea. South Korea has set great to the nation, women's education and muscle participation in challenges like the gender pay gap and limited leadership versus government initiatives including parental leave expansion and workplace equality laws have been implemented with stronger enforcement needed. Let us work together to ensure true gender equality for a sustainable, progressive, and happy to deliver this speech. Thank you.
Thank you for your sharing the points, ma'am. Delegate of South Korea, Ms. K.R. Anita, suggested a gender equality of women. Are there any motion on the floor? Are those in favor, please raise your placard. Your suggestions are more than 60% of approved. So that's the reason your suggestion is approved. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I would like to invite Ms. S. Shivani, delegate from Italy.
Good afternoon to honorable chairpersons and distinguished delegates. I am the delegate of Italy. Here I am like to talk about the topic of gender equity in Italy. Gender equity in Italy is crucial because it is considered the fundamental human rights aligned with the country's constitution and is vital for achieving social and economic progress by allowing women to fully participate in society, including the workforce, politics and decision-making positions. Constitutional principle Article 3 of the Italian Constitution guarantees equal social dignity and rights for all citizens, including gender equity. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you for your sharing the points, ma'am. Suggested point is providing fundamental rights to the women. Are there any motion on the floor? Yes, please.
It's a national strategy in your country. Italy has adopted a national strategy country for gender equity with specific goals and initiatives. Thank you.
All those are in favor, please raise your placard. Your suggestion was more than 50% of votes. So that's the reason your suggestion is approved. Thank you. Next, I would like to invite Ms. K. Stenica, delegate from Italy.
Good afternoon to one and all. I am dedicated to Italy. In our constitutions of 1948, our equal rights for women and the National Code of Equal Opportunities between women and men established a legal frameworks for gender equality. In our parliament as February 2024, 32.3% of seats in parliament were filled with women. Italy actually participates in the UN Commission on the Status of Women and promotes initiatives like a network of women and women meditates in the Mediterranean. In our country, actively participates in UN initiatives like the UN
Commission on the Status of Women and UN Agenda Women, Peace and Security. In our country, laws and initiatives like the Network of Women Meditators in Meditation and the Invest Your Talent in Italy Scholarship Program for Young International Talents. Challenges remains in balancing work of motherhood, the legal and social status of Italian women has undergone rapid transformation and changes during the past decades. This includes family laws and the enact of anti-discrimination measures and reforms to the penal code, in particular with regards to crimes of violence against women. Thank you.
Thank you for your sharing the points, sir. Delegate from Italy, Ms. Srivika suggested to provide and improve women's security and equal rights. Your resolution has passed with 32 votes. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I would like to invite Ms. Joyce Street, delegate from Italy.
Good morning to one another. Honorable Sir, discussing the rights and extremely courageous. I am here today to speak on importance of gender equality and women's importance in Italy. Gender equality in Italy refers to simple giving men and women have the equal rights and equal opportunities on society. In our country, as women's rights are generally protected by national laws and EU or UN legislation. In our country society, women have equal opportunity in education, empowerment and business. Women holding around a third of parliament seat in our Italy. Cultural factors like a strong patriarchal tradition, the influence of Catholicism and deeply ingrained gender roles significant impacts gender equality. And March 8, Italy celebrates International Women's Day by offering free entry to State Museum for all women. Thank you for giving wonderful opportunity.
Thank you for your sharing the points, ma'am. Delegate from Italy, Ms. Street, suggested to improve equal opportunities and empowerment. Are there any motion on the floor? All those are in favor, please vote for the card. Your suggestions are more than 50% of votes, so your suggestion is approved. Thank you. Next, I would like to invite Mr. B. Satya Prakash, delegate from Australia.
First, I would say that the girls is more than the boys. So it says what is women's power and join to participate all activities. Good morning, good afternoon to all delegates. Honorable correspondent sir, distinguished guest. I am B. Satya Prakash representing Australia at this esteemed conference. As we gather today to discuss the pivotal role of religious and community leaders in promoting gender equality. Here's a potential introduction for a model United Nations Mood Conference on the topic of the role of religious and community leaders in promoting gender equality. In Australia, religious and community leaders play a significant role in promoting gender equity. These leaders can influence cultural and social norms, shaping the way people think about gender roles and equality, challenging gender stereotypes. Leaders can be their platforms to challenge the traditional gender stereotypes and promote inclusive attitudes, supporting women's empowerment. By advocating for women's empowerment and rights, leaders can help to create a more equitable society.
women, a strategy for gender equality. This strategy outlines the government's vision for gender equality, so sets out gender equality to the Australia. On behalf of all participants, I would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to everyone who made this good conference possible. To the organizers, correspondents, delegates and volunteers, your dedication and hard work have made this experience both enriched and inspiring. Your contributions have fostered meaningful discussions and laid down the foundation for positive change. Thank you for your commitment to diplomacy cooperation, values that will guide to the unified goal. Thank you. Thank you for your sharing the point, sir. David, Sonia, Mr. Satya Prakash, suggested to promoting equal gender equality activities for working women. Are there any motion to place? All those are in favor, please raise your papers. Your suggestion that more than 60% of the votes, so that's the reason your suggestion approved. Thank you. Thank you. Next, I would like to invite Ms. S. Kanushia, delegate from Australia.
Good afternoon to one and all, our respected sirs and my dear teachers. I am Dharsan. I am the delegate of Australia. Australia has made a significant strides towards the gender equality. With advancement of women's rights, education and economic participation, there are notable issues and economic workplace equality, families for responsibility, and violence against the women and the gender pay gap between the consent, although the recent report shows slightly decreases. Women still underrepresented the leadership positions. The gender equality enables the women to make equality enables to education and their career. By addressing the systemic inequality, equality ensures women and girls to reach their full potential. Gender equality refers to giving man and woman same rights and opportunities. Thank you for giving us wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you for your sharing the points, ma'am. Delegate from Australia, Ms. S. Kanushia, suggested raising same opportunities. Are there any motion to say? Yes, please proceed, ma'am.
How will you maintain gender equality in your country? Giving and equal rights, education, employment and opportunities to both genders, men and women. Thank you.
All those are in favor, please raise your papers. Your suggestion got more than 65% of the votes, so that's the reason your suggestion is approved. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I would like to invite Mr. A. Arnavan, delegate from Newton.
Good morning to all chairperson, distinguished delegates and esteemed colleagues. Today I am here to speak on the topic education and gender equality in the curriculum. I am here and I was delegate for New Zealand.
suggestion got more than 60% of votes. So that's the reason your suggestion is approved. Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to invite Ms. S. Martha, delegate from Indonesia.
Good afternoon to one and all. I would like to speak the importance of gender equity in society. Gender equity is essential in Indonesia for several reasons. In my country, promotes equality. Gender equity ensures every Indonesian woman has equal opportunities, rights and responsibilities regardless of gender. And then empowers women and girls by addressing systematic inequality. Gender equity enables Indonesia women and girls to reach their full potential and also foster economic growth. Gender equality in the workforce lead to increased productivity, improved decision making and economic growth of Indonesia, and then enhance health and well-being. Gender equity ensures equal access to healthcare, education and social service, leading to better health outcomes. Reduces violence and discrimination. Promoting gender equity helps eliminate gender-based violence, discrimination and stereotypes. Thank you.
Thank you for your sharing the points, ma'am. Delegate from Indonesia, Ms. Martha, suggested to respect the women's responsibility and sharing equal opportunity. Are there any motions in the floor? Please proceed, ma'am.
Nowadays, you are following the posted economic growth or not? Yes, of course, we are following posted economic growth in our country.
Thank you, ma'am. All those are in favor, please write your plate card. Your suggestion got more than 70% of votes. So that's the reason your suggestion is approved. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I would like to invite Ms. R. Anushka, delegate from Singapore.
Good afternoon, one and all. I am R. Usha. I am delegate of Singapore to explain on the importance of gender equality and gender equity. Gender equity and gender equality in Singapore are crucial for the nation's overall development as it unlocks the full potential out of the population, leading to economic growth, improve the social well-being, and achieving the gender equality is considered as a fundamental human right and essential for a healthy, prosperous Singapore. By enabling women to full participate in the workforce, Singapore can benefit from a talent pool, driving of economic growth and welfare. Our women have achieved policy with men in education in all levels. Women's participation in the workforce is at 42%, but there is still a vast gap between men and women. Thank you for giving wonderful opportunity.
Thank you for your sharing the points, ma'am. Delegate from Singapore, Ms. Anshia, suggested to improve women's participation in all the activities. Are there any motions in the floor? All those are in favor, please write your plate card. Your resolution has passed with 30 votes in favor. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I
curriculum. In Singapore, in cooperation, gender equity education into school curriculum is a vital step towards promoting social justice, challenging stereotypes and fostering inclusive communities. Integrated gender equity education into various subjects such as social studies, language arts and health education. Students can understand the critical thinking skills, empathy, understanding by the context, social, cultural and historical context by shaping on roles and relationships. This approach enables the students to recognize and challenge harmful gender forms, stereotypes and biases for the culture of respect, empathy and inclusivity. In Singapore, women's welfare are more organizations in women equality and empowerment. Thank you.
Thank you for your sharing the points, ma'am. Providing equal opportunities to all. The delegate from Singapore, Tara suggested. Are there any motion on the floor? All those are in favor, please raise your plate card. Your resolution has approved with 29 votes in favor. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I would like to invite Mr. S. Cholan, delegate from Russia.
I am Cholan, I am delegate from Russia. I come to talk about the importance of gender equality in society. Gender equality is essential for a peaceful and sustainable society. Gender equality is improve our health through self morality and sustainable development. The sustainable development is the basic need of all countries. And the improvement development. The child morality is a basic need of our country. The peaceful of the country is gender equality. All the countries' basic of the need is gender equality. Pure social construction. The social construction prevents gender equality in India. It gives equality to all male and females. The great male and female soldiers become a political symbol for good policies. Thank you.
Thank you for your sharing the points, sir. Delegate from Russia, Mr. Cholan suggested to respect all the women's responsibility and sharing. Equal opportunity. Are there any motion on the floor? Yes, sir. Please proceed. How to prevent violence against men and women?
By educating men and women in the society is called gender equality.
What is gender equality?
Gender equality is it gives equality to all male and females.
Thank you.
All those are in favor, please raise your plate card. You have assumed that more than 60% of votes, so that's the reason your suggestion is approved. Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to invite Ms. S. Mitrasri, delegate from Russia.
Wishing me a morning as bright as your smile, honorable chairs. I am S. Mitrasri. I am honored to represent Russia as a delegate at this esteemed conference. Russia winter, cold and dark and grey. In its silence, your beauty holds away. The snowfalls dance a million twinkling lights as Russia's heart beats strong through the endless night. This poem aims to capture the essence of Russia. I would like to shift our focus on the issue of empowering girls through education. Empowering and just society. Education is the powerful tool that can help girls and women overcome from discrimination, inequality and poverty. It can also help them develop the skills, knowledge and confidence they need to succeed in life. While women are under-respected in Russia politics, there is some notable female politicians including Valentin Malvenko, who serves as the chairwoman of the Federation Council. Women in Russia earn average 30% less than men. Domestic violence is a significant issue in Russia and women often face challenges in ascending to support and resources. Here are some articles for women. Article 43, right to education. Article 44, access to education. Article 45, freedom to education. Article 46, state support for education. Overall, will Russia has made progress in promoting women's rights and gender equality. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you for your sharing the points. Suggested points are focusing empowering girls overcome from the discrimination. Second is safety women's education. Are there any motion on the floor? All those are in favor, please raise your press card. Your suggestion got more than 60% of votes, so that the reason your suggestion is approved. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Next, I would like to invite Ms. P. Demonstrate delegate from Russia.
Have a joyous morning to us and honorable chairs. I am the University. I am dedicated to Russia. Russia is the largest country in the world by its landmass. It is 8th place in population and 6th place in GDP globally. I would like to share the importance of gender equity in Russia. Gender equity is crucial for a healthy society and it promotes fundamental human rights, foster economic growth, reduce violence against women, improve access to education and healthcare, and allows everyone reach the full potential regardless of gender. First one, education, and the second one is social welfare. Education. Russia has implemented policies aimed to increasing access to education for children with disabilities and those from low-income families. Social welfare. Russia has a range of social welfare in programs aimed at supporting populations like pensioners, families with children, and peoples with disabilities. Right and freedom of man and citizen. Equality before law. Article 19. Prohibition and discrimination. Article 19. Right to life. Article 20. Overall, the Constitution of the Russian Federation established a framework for governance that the democracy, human rights, and all the rules of laws. Thank you for giving this opportunity to me.
Thank you for your sharing the points. Delegate from Russia, Ms. Demonstrate, suggested women's education be lead health in society and social welfare. Are there any motion on the floor? All those are in favor, please raise your click card. Your suggestion got more than 50% of the vote, so that the reason your suggestion is passed. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Next, I would like to invite Mr. P. Murugan, delegate from Afghanistan.
Good afternoon to all. I am delegate Afghanistan. Media representation and awareness of companions in Afghanistan are focused on promoting the safety of journalists, supporting to develop the media and provides to access information. Media freedom. The Media Freedom Coalition has helped journalists cultural content, supports community-based radio stations and promotes media stability, civic engagement and educational programming. Radio news coverage provides a critical source of news of citizens in remote areas. Thank you for a wonderful opportunity.
Thank you for your sharing the points, sir. Point focus providing the accessibility for village citizens. Are there any motion on the floor? All those are in favor, please raise your plate card. Your suggestion got more than 50% of votes, so that's the reason your suggestion is passed. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Next, I would like to invite T. Arukadi, delegate from France.
Good afternoon to one another, honorable sir, distinguished delegates and the estimated colleagues. The topic is the importance of gender equality in society. Country Dharsan. France has made progress towards gender equality, but there is still work to done. Progress France has laws in place to promote gender equality, including party in election. International advancing. France advocates for gender equality in international formats. Health. France has improved access to health service. Economic decision making. France has improved its core in dominance. Menstrual level. More companies are suffering menstrual level. Endometriosis. A quality defect was introduced to automatically recognize to endometriosis as a long-term condition. Further, France's goal is to ensure that 75% of its official development assistance helps to improve gender equality by 2025. Equality is one of the fundamental ideas underlying the French Constitution. The principle of gender equality was introduced in the preamble to 1946 Constitution, which, like the 1958 Constitution, defined the 1789 Declaration of the Rights of Men and the Citizen. Then finally, the script of happiness is freedom, the script of freedom is courage. Thank you to all.
Thank you for your sharing the points, ma'am.
Delegate from France. Yes, Arundhati suggested improve gender equality more than 80% in the country. Are there any motion on the floor? All those are in favor, please raise your plate card. Your suggestion got more than 50% of votes, so that's the reason your suggestion is approved. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Next, I would like to invite Ms. S. Teluja, delegate from Cholan.
Good morning to all. Empower young girls through education. Girls who receive an education are less like to marriage and more like to lead healthy women's empowerment who fight components, education, literacy, equality, state in society. Types of empowerment: self-empowerment, multiple empowerment, and social empowerment. Thank you.
Are there any motion on the floor? Are those are in favor, please raise your plate card. You got less than 50% of vote, so that the reason your suggestion is not approved. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Next, I would like to invite Ms. R. Bhavana, delegate from Canada.
Good afternoon to one and all. Welcome to my honorable chairs. I am R. Bhavana from Canada. The Canadians' collaboration to Women Empowered, spearheaded by PPW, Canada exists, advanced gender equality and economic empowerment of women, all rich diversity and gender, by reminding how an intersectional approach and collaborative partnerships can sustain strong economic. Canadians Human Rights Act of 1977 that all Canadians have right to equality, equal opportunities and environment free of discrimination. Mainly 5 Canadian human rights for women is right to live free from discrimination and violence, right to educated and to make own property, to vote. All the Canadians have equal rights. Thank you to giving wonderful opportunity.
Thank you for your sharing the points, ma'am.
Suggested to vote, consideration have a equal rights. Are there any motion on the floor? All those are in, please proceed, ma'am.
What are the 5 Canadian rights? Right to live freedom with not violence and discrimination, and to make a own property, to educated and to more than. Thank you. Thank you.
All those are in favor, please raise your plate card. Your suggestion got more than 60% of vote, so that the reason your suggestion is passed. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Next, I would like to invite Mr. S. Mahara, delegate from Canada.
Good morning to all, honorable chairperson and organizers and their fellow delegates. Today, I am going to tell about women empowerment in Canada. First one is human rights fair one. Canada views women rights as fundamental human rights, advocating for their protection and promotion. The second one is equal participation. To strive of equal participation of women and girls in decision making, particularly in sustainable development and peace initiatives. Economic empowerment. Canada supports initiatives that give women and girls more equitable access to resources and social equality. Education and skill development. Canada prioritizes education and skill development for women and girls, recognizing its importance of empowerment, leadership and democratic participation. Canada aims to increase women leadership and democratic participation to give chance to women to actively participate in the democracy. Thank you.
Thank you for your sharing the points, sir.
Suggestions, human rights and youth protection and promotion of girls. Are there any motion on the floor? All those are in favor, please raise your plate card. Your suggestion got more than 60% of votes, so that the reason your suggestion is promoted. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Next, I would like to invite Ms. T. Jinisha, delegate from Canada.
Good afternoon to all. I am dedicated from Canada. Canada has the longest coastline in the world. Canada's history has been shaped by countless determined women who worked to promote and uphold the gender equality in Canada Women Champion. A number of important human rights that have become core Canadian values. The right to vote in professional and the right to our property, the right to earn a fair wage, and finally the right to be recognized as person under the law. Women are now protected from discrimination on the grounds of gender, age, and more by the Canadian Human Rights Act. Women rights are human rights. Equality rights are particularly important given the unequal treatment women have experienced in Canada. Thank you for this amazing opportunity.
Thank you for your choice of appointment. Delegate from Canada suggested women's champions improve in sports field. Are there any motion floor? Are those are in favor, please raise your plate card. Your suggestion got more than 60% of votes, so that the reason your suggestion is approved. Thank you, ma'am. Committee pointed the best suggestions are reduced participation of online harassment. Second, to provide and improve women's security and free education. Third, free education will lead healthy society. Fourth, promoting equal gender equality activities for working women. Fifth, raising safe kind of opportunity in sports.
So congrats to all the delegates from the race nation, and I am so proud about our children to prepare the various topic and also the various suggestions related